Bush?
Yep. Sweet, sweet. Sweet Pete. It's turned off all the back, but the trophy's on that floor somewhere. Like one and a half, it was just a gloomy out.
How good does that look?
This one? Pristine. She's pristine. Teamwork. That's how it works. Teamwork makes the dream work runs. Hey? Looks pristine. Looks beautiful. Back. said it.
Wait, Ross, man.
Fuck's sake.
Madness. There's nothing else to do, so it's fucking such on the rain.
Just have a few samples. A few little cheeky samples. three. Wait, Bush. Saudi. Saudi. Like, you couldn't throw $200 into the other syndicate, mate. It cost you a month up for getting the other one. Two blokes, I think, was in that one. No, Tools on it. Where do you base it? Basic's like, oh, at least these guys, mate, I can eat tomorrow. He goes. Mate, convinced her. You sweet talk thinking. Clever.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Just checking if this works. It's Mick Scary here. Thought I'd just give you some commentary while these legends are going at it. Don't see any problems here for Kurt. It's a little stun shot across, I reckon. Does actually have to be careful. You can either play the top yellow, come across off the cushion where the rail is, where the 8-ball is, and then come back out, and that's what he's choosing. Or he might actually go into the 8-ball, but then he's got a dodgy yellow. So I probably wouldn't do that, because the Supremes play, if you're on song, and you can knock him in down the rails. Yep. So he's done that. Has he? Not sure if he's gotten there. May have to play a double now. Unless he can screw back off a couple of cushions, and Kurt gives me heart attacks every time he does these things. Absolute awesome player. Yep. Opted for the double. Percentage shot. This is a 9 out of 10. And ladies and gentlemen, I am off Facebook and Messenger for some reason. I've been booted off. I think it's the Tasmanian water or internet. I'm not sure what's going on. But for some reason my Facebook's been banned.
Sound okay?
Huh?
Sounds straight.
It's good. Good. As long as everyone can hear me. So Robbo going for 3 tournament wins in a row. Kurt has been, I think he just won a snooker tournament just recently. Doesn't play much 8-ball at all. And is here, oh my god, Mark just cut break. Probably been breaking the other way and not getting balls in and been frustrated, so cut break it is. The Jake McCartney special. Jake said he'd never cut break in his life until he retired, so I'll hold him to that. Good opportunity now for Mark to break out the that dead yellow near the red. He'd like to come off the cushion and then into the yellow and just bump it out. Because if he goes directly into the yellow and red, it's still okay, but we'll see what happens. Yep, so he's done that. And it's landed beautiful. It's all good. And he's played it well. Now the next problem is the other yellow, which he'll get rid of now with this yellow. So doesn't want to hit this too hard, just sort of medium pace. I'd probably be aiming for the red here, because it'd be nice to land on the yellow. If you're trying to hit the yellow, it could get stuck. You might bring the red out and actually stick the yellow to the cushion. So not too much side, and just try and go into the red. Look, basically any kiss on red or yellows is good. So he's just opting for this ball because he didn't like how thin it was. And he's gone too far there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. He's a not happy Jan. So he may actually have to come up to where he's looking at now. The other option is he could actually just stun the yellow in bottom left and then just come up a few inches and then play the bottom left yellow and cut that in and come across the table and go into them that way, but I don't really like that. He wants to be high. He wants to be high here. He hasn't landed anywhere near he wanted. So time's running out. I'd probably rather than pop these last two yellows, or pop the bottom left yellow and go into where he's aiming now, and then leaving the other yellow to last. Maybe playing a double now on the yellow, and that way you've got 3 soldiers on the table. He has to get up here, and he hasn't done that. So again, he hasn't got high enough. Like, in all honesty, he could have been up another foot. So now he's leaving the double to last. So I thought if 2 shots ago, maybe he could have played this double now, and then that way, if he did miss, he's got three yellows left. But he just wants to get the white ball out between the 2 reds, where it is now, but obviously lower. This is a soft screw shot, just soft. He's played it hard. I thought he could play it softer than that, and that way the white's on the right hand side, but it's all good. That's a good finish there. Just, yeah, couldn't get onto it, but still adapting obviously to these Supreme tables. We're playing on 7-footers and have for a while, and we haven't played on Supremes for a number of years actually. So since the closure of Pockets tournament, it's now just literally back to 7-footers. JR All-Star pool tables is literally building phenomenal tables. They're absolutely unreal. So yeah, I know they're getting shipped out all around Australia at the moment. Everyone I know has been happy with them. Cracking break there by Kurt. Reds look a treat. You got 1 dodgy red on the left hand side, you got 1 dodgy yellow on the left hand side, and a dodgy yellow on the right hand side, which could be doubled later. Dodgy yellow at the top, so I'm leaning towards reds. And we're back. That's better. So, yeah, I am the Blancs champion. Again, 2nd tournament running. Can't go a yard in this. Anyway. So, obviously, the red that Kurt has a problem with is on the left-hand side of the table, which can be doubled. Not sure why he's doing this. This is missable. He's got it. I wonder if he can flick off the red now, the bottom right, into the dead red middle left. Mark's posture there, top left-hand corner of your screen. That's the perfect way you need to sit when you're in a final. His feet are crooked. So it's been a long day. It's playing champion player after champion player. It is a long day. And Kurt got me in the last 16. I was 7-4 up, and he cleared 2 frames in a row to go to 7-6, and I had a chance to win and stuffed it up, and yeah, Kurt beat me. So very, very talented player, Kurt. Good QS, good player, good bloke. And it's good to see a Tasmanian actually in the final. Oh, has he ever done this? Got to play the double now. Come around, and you're a choice of 2 balls, bottom left, top right, depending on how you go. If you miss that yellow that's on the right hand side of the table, bottom right yellow, when you play the double, you may glance into that, or you may glance into the yellow that's near Kurt's hand right now. So all depends on how he plays it. It's going to be flirting with the centre pocket here. Maybe. Here comes the centre pocket, but the yellow's going to be in the way. Yep, all good. He's played it well. Really would have been nice to obviously get a bounce off that cushion and play that top red first. I'm not sure if he's on it. Sorry, it's yawned. I still think he can play maybe bottom left if he wants to, off one rail. It's tough. Oh, you can see this one, so that's good. Yeah, just worried about snookering himself. Ah, what a good angle this is. Yeah, this is, if he plays this, that yellow on the right hand side of your screen there, I think off 2 rails, there's a chance he may clip into that even half ball. I'm probably just playing this at medium pace, maybe a bit harder than medium, and actually trying to get a result here and be lucky. If you try and be too cute, no, this is why he's going this way. He can, if he goes this way, he can control it up the table, but I think his best chance is to actually play this red that he's looking at now. Soft off 2, or play it a bit harder and try and get a bit lucky. That's actually saved him, I think. Yep, he'll take that every day of the week. I'm not sure if it goes in the centre. It may. I'm looking at it now. It's pretty close. If he's nicely behind it, I think it's good. Yep, that's a good shot. That's good out. Get a tap on the table there. I think Kurt's 3-2 up. I know. Or 3-all. Sorry? 3-all, yeah. Who's doing the pull start thing?
It's about a minute on.
Oh, okay, yep. If Kurt's doing it, it might be right. If Mark's doing it, he could forget.
Normally whoever wins.
Cup break again. Saw 2 balls cross, red in the centre. So there's obviously talked to Mark about it afterwards. There's reasons why he's cup breaking. One, because he just feels like he's not getting balls in off the break, and they're landing good, and he doesn't want Kurt to, have easy tap-ins. Or 2, that he knows Kurt's underdone in the game of 8-ball and would prefer them like this. So I'll get that info out of him, and I'm sure we'll talk about it on the podcast, 8-Ball FM. It's not a bad shot there by Kurt. Be yellow onto yellow next. If it goes in, he should win the frame. He wants to play it hard enough though, so the yellow that's hitting the first yellow runs forward a little bit, and he gets the white ball out enough, so he actually has a chance to land on the yellow that he's about to hit. So it's a tough shot, this. Yeah, it's gone in. Wow. I think if Kurt runs this rack, I think you might see Mark go back to his normal break, and obviously I don't know how his normal break's been going, but oh, how's Kurt looking out? Not good. Not good. He's in big trouble here, Kurt. He's going to have to punch this in, maybe off the side rail, and then back out. This will be some shot. Watch him load up here. Oh my God, he thought about it. Yeah, see? Off the side rail. Maybe even under that red that he's thinking of going between the red and the black. There's a chance, depending on how hard he hits it, that it might go in between the two reds and not the red and the black. He just needs to clear one of them. That red in the centre, he needs to clear it in between the black and the red. Watch this shot. This will be some shot. Nah. Didn't get into it enough. He needed a punch. Punch it, and then you obviously got the arc and then the top. So Mark's cut break has worked. I see Kurt actually knocking this yellow in the bottom right hand corner here, and then playing the black in the centre where the white is. Looks good. What did I say? This kid's crazy. It's huge. There's big pocket too, like, but played it well. Yeah, good pace. Oh, what a cracking break. No joy. I think this is what Mark was afraid of, breaking like this and allowing Kurt just to go nuts. And I mean, he made that last out, but still very hard. So what's he looking at here? Reds or yellows? Reds. Just got enough angle now. He's gonna be a bit filthy here. It's not really on a ball other than the bottom one. And he's going to be losing the white, which he doesn't like. So I think those two yellows to the right-hand side of your screen there, I think he'll be playing the bottom red and then maybe trying to sort of hold on them, maybe. Basically just trying to knock the ball in and be on a red. Because this should be... He really needs to finish the visit here to keep up with Kurt. This is going to be some shot. What a shot. He'll be happy about that. He's not fussed about that bottom left one. He'll just get down pretty quick and not soft stun this in. That shot there, yeah, absolutely massive. That's actually a hard shot. That's so hard, that shot. So good. Anyway, he needs another good shot to get himself back in this frame. This is basically the 8 ball. Yep. And that's the 8 ball. And this frame is done and dusted. So he's going to plot the red on the left-hand side of your screen, go into that top yellow if you wanted to, just like glance off it, half ball, and then red bottom right, middle right, sorry, and then probably land on the rail. He'll probably just come down and land on the bottom rail, or he might stun out depending on how he is. He wants to hit the bottom rail here. Yep. And then black ball going into where the white ball is. But he'll be relieved there. A couple of good shots. A couple of really good shots. So, saying to Kurt, you know what? I can do this too. So both parties putting on some entertainment here. So 4-all, race to 11. These guys have been going literally since 9:30 this morning. And I did say. Yeah, I didn't see that cut break lasting. Just can't. I don't think you can win tournaments doing a cut break. You can. It's definitely a good. Look, I'm not talking about overseas or anything like that. I'm talking about here in Australia on 7-footers, and these are Supremes. But if you want to win tournaments down here, you're gonna have to like do front ball break. Cut breaks are good for changing the game up if you want to, or having another break, you know, up your sleeve. It's good, or you know, you want to change the frame or game a little bit. That's fine. But to win tournaments, I know. I'm gonna say it. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna say it. Andy Barnett, he's absolute awesome bloke, awesome player. I really think that he's doing himself harm with the cut break. He's got such a good, powerful front ball break, and I think he's been knocking on the doors for these things for ages, and I feel for the guy, and he's going to win one and more as time goes on. But if you're listening, I think try and I think try just playing a few tournaments front ball breaking, because you might actually run a few more racks in a way and take it's like tennis. It's like a game of tennis. Like, you want to be able to serve aces by running racks, and if the cut breaks, they're good, but obviously you've got to be good at them, and certain players are. But I think when it comes to winning tournaments at the business end, I think you need just some. When the pool gods are with you and you're breaking the balls and they're exploding and they're just tap-ins, that's what you want, and you can take matches away from people with cut breaking. I think they open up, but I think you'll get sort of clusters more times than not, and you've got to work harder. And if you're working hard all the time, it can actually have an effect on the way you play throughout the whole day. And like I said, we've been here 9 hours now, 10 hours or so in this one venue playing these guys, and it's definitely it definitely can take its toll. So you want some easy frames, and I think hitting front ball on, if I'm Andy's coach, I'd be saying, oh, look at this. I'd be saying scrap the cut break and give the front ball break, give it a chance. Don't go to cut ball, don't go to cut breaking. Just give it the other break for a couple of tournaments and see how you go, see how you feel, So anyway, that's my bit of advice. But take it or leave it. He's a champion. He's doing great things, and good player, good bloke. Ooh. Just hit the jaw there on the way. The cushion on the way up. If that was a little bit wider, it may have dropped. But these tables, you can knock them in softly down the rails, but when you hit them in a bit harder like that, you got to be accurate. Kurt wasting no time. And looking good for taking the lead again. So I think the yellow that's above the black right now, that could be his last ball into the bottom left corner. Because he doesn't want to risk playing yellow inside the middle and nudging the other yellow to the rail. I think Kurt's playing this bottom right yellow and maybe coming up sort of centre table, sort of like blue spot. You want to be on the left hand side. I think this could easily be his last ball. I think this should be his last ball. I think blue spot the white ball in the middle of the table, play the yellow at the top end of the table. He can stunt to the rail perfectly and then roll the yellow in the centre pocket and then roll the yellow down the bottom left hand side of the table and then roll the black in. So I think if he gets this white ball in the middle of the table right now, I think he just wins. Just stun shot, roll in, and he can roll the black in. I think the only way he can lose this frame right now is if he plays this yellow next that's near his elbow. and it's definitely he can actually not land on it too. So I still don't like this. So he's gonna have to force this, and there's a chance him hitting into that yellow or killing it. But I think if I'm Kurt now, I'm probably hitting into the yellow and pushing it up the rail a little bit to the pocket, to the top end. I don't know. I'm out, so I don't know. I still think if he was in the middle of the table, play the top yellow. Still can. Like if you this is the exact shot that he was meant to be. This is the shot that I thought he would be going for, but he should be higher up on it. And just watch. So you can see now how easy this is. It's a stun, and it's a stun. So, or roll in, whatever you like. So this was the right way. I'm sure of it because I'm Blanc's champion. It's a nice little stun out here by Kurt. Takes the lead again, 5-4. Cues the ball beautifully. It's good fun to watch Kurt. Such long races too, which is good, but when you're playing 4 of them in a row, races to 8s, 9s, 10s, 11s, it's pretty brutal, mentally taxing. Yeah, look at this. And look at Mark's face. You can see. He just looked at me and like, yep, it's game over. So this is what I was talking about before about the cut break versus, you don't get these splits with cut breaks. You don't get the chance to serve aces, as in like in tennis. So Kurt's just going to tap all these in, and within the next 2 minutes, he's going to go 6-4 up. Cut breaking, yeah, it's definitely you're definitely working harder, and you shouldn't have to. So I know there's a place for it, maybe, in certain situations, but I think it's just nice to be able to run some free frames like this. This is just a gimme, Kurt probably should just stun into the yellow here in the center of the table. No, he's played that good. If he's got angle to get back onto this red that's in the center of the table, I'm not sure if he does, but I'd be doing it soon. I'd be doing it now, actually, sorry. You don't want to be playing the other top red and then coming back down for this other red in the center of the table. You want to be getting rid of it now. Maybe you can roll forward and play this one in the center or in the corner. Yeah, so roll this in, play the red in the bottom left-hand corner of your table there, and then you can play the top red and do whatever you like. Stun off the rail, whatever, to play the black. Alright, so he's opted to now stun down the table and land on this red in the center, which is still fine, but now his margin for error is less. Yeah, it should have been easier than this. And I can say that because it's easy from here. And he's played it mint. But you can see how that shot can go wrong. You know, you underhit it, snooker yourself, you overhit it. A lot of work to do. Well, 6-4 up. So, still a good standard, considering these guys have been playing for a long time, so... And again, I don't have Facebook or Messenger right now, because I've been somehow banned from it, and Mark's racked them up wrong, and he's figured it out. So, I can't read anyone's messages for some reason. Oh, that's a bad split and a bad break. Bad in off. That's about everything. So, can he put a red? Yes. Can he put a yellow? Yes. So, choices are both. It's still dodgy. Like, yellows are good. Reds are good. Depending on how you want to go about it. Like, red down the rail onto the other red. Yellow in centre pocket, come down for the other yellow bottom left. And then that leaves you on the dead yellow at the bottom. You've got to be careful though. So what's going to happen here is whoever goes first, which is Kurt, whatever he chooses, the moment he doesn't make this out, it's instantly, I think, game over for him. So if he's committed, so it's already gone a little bit pear-shaped, but now Kurt's one shot away from staying in this frame. So red onto red and then break out the other red. And if it goes pear-shaped, I think he loses instantly. And that's the issue with taking an out on like this. You should get them, but when you don't, you should lose. Playing safe. Kurt Dunham does not play safe. Wow. Good shot too. Good shot. So Mark just doesn't want to foul here. He just wants to stop Kurt from having ball in hand. That's the safest route, probably. But that yellow there is actually quite nice, but I don't think he can afford to lose, to give Kurt ball in hand here. So he just wants to make sure that he hits the yellow. Maybe even high side. Oh, he's going for the yellow one. Yep, okay. That's fine too. I didn't see that. Didn't even look on. How's his luck? Yeah, good. Alright, so there's an opportunity here now to play the yellow in the bottom left, yellow bottom left again, and then go into the red. Or go into the red this way. I don't know if I like... you are pushing the red. Don't know actually. I think I like the yellow, the bottom left yellow, and then glancing half ball into the red, because I think you're going to be on the yellow. I don't know, but both ways are fine, I guess, depending on which way you come at it. you just got to commit, I guess. Decision time, yeah. So he's gone this way. If he's just going to hold, yep. So this is the way I like to have gone. And now you just want to go into it sort of half ball yellow, but the white is running. Yeah. Alright. So I just had to play that just slightly harder, probably another 20% harder. He didn't hit it right as well. He's in a little bit of trouble here. He needs another half a ball gap in between the white and the yellow for him to be able to pot it. It's just a bit dodgy right now. He's considering rolling this one in the centre, playing this one that he's looking at now. Unless he's stunning it across or... Yeah, a little bit of time taken on this one. It's a big part of the match, 7-4 or 6-5. This is a great shot if he's landed on that. What a shot. What a shot. He didn't have much room there. Like, he had maybe another inch to go down lower and maybe a couple of inches up higher. So that was a great shot. Yeah. Top shot. That's huge. That's almost as good as the other shot. Desperately needs for this to go in. Just flat queuing. Yeah. What a great shot. Oh, bit of a deep sigh there. Yeah, that's a great finish. Now these boys are definitely putting on a show. I didn't even want that, and then that got delivered to me, so I'm starting a fresh one, but I'm tired, man. Yeah, true. Whoa. Should have. Should I do some half-time? I can interview them halfway through the match. Huh? So, Mark, give us a little rundown on how you're feeling in this final.
Yeah, good. He's playing great, so
He's playing great.
I have to play great as well, and I'm enjoying playing very aggressive with him. It's a fun match.
It is very interesting, very entertaining to watch. So good stuff. Kurt, how you feeling in this final?
So far, so good.
So good. You're looking good out there. Both of you putting on a show for us.
Try and limit the mistakes, and we'll run a few more laps. There
That's
we go.
it. Enjoy. Good luck.
Thanks, mate.
You moved to Tassie.
We lost Kurt. He was a Victorian. We lost him. We need him back. What a break. Looked good, but then they all sort of clustered up a bit. The red near the black, red near the yellow at the middle part of the table. If that made sense. Not sure what I'd do here. Not sure if I'd lay up. Maybe either pot of yellow or pot of red, then lay up, just so I consolidate a colour. But sure. And if you're not sure, just hit a ball and play safe and let your opponent do something. But I mean, the yellow goes off the yellow and red in the centre too, so he's got options here. He's going to go reds. Oh, what a shot. Oh, what a... Wow. Whoa. How the hell... he's a bit unlucky that he's bridging. I don't think you can see the red in the centre of the table there. That's actually a tad stiff. But if you can get this now, the frame's there. That's amazing. Actually, I'm going to put it out there. I think Rusty Wheeler and Kurt Dunham are two of the biggest shot makers in Australia when it comes to 8-ball. Yeah. So obviously I can't see anyone's comments or anything like that. I hope I'm doing a good enough job for everyone. Just keeping people entertained, give them something to listen to. It is a bit boring watching pool with no one talking. So hopefully I'm filling that void. You overdid it a bit there, Kurt. So he's just going to take his medicine here. He just doesn't want to be hampered. Oh, he hasn't got out far enough. That's the last thing. That's the last thing that you'd actually think of, because you think he's worried about going too high up. That's why he played a drag shot there. But I did just mention one of the biggest shot makers in Australia, so I just consider this in. Nah, do it from there. Alright, so just called in Rudders to check this. He's going to have to do a swerve, hit the red before the yellow, knock the red in the bottom left, move the yellow out the way, and land fat on the black in the centre pocket. Whew. What's he looking at here? Surely not off 2 rails and... No. Why are you swerving? Foul. I got it. I got it. I got VAR here. It's good.
Wrong ball.
It's that's the worst. That's got to be the worst attempt of getting out of a snooker I've seen Kurt ever play. All right, so big opportunity here. I don't know why Mark wouldn't be playing the ball on the rail first and just coming out. So if he plays the ball on the rail first and comes out to roughly where he is, he's got more. I think he's got more control. So now he's have to play the one on the rail, unless I'm missing something here. Probably am. I'm missing a lot of things these days. You know what? I forget too that the Supreme tables, the balls down rails, they do go quite easily. So, but I thought he would just have a shot like this for his next shot. So I don't think it really mattered. So Mark does want to obviously take this frame and bring it back to even Stevens. Pretty sure he's got enough so he can sneak past the 8 ball. Yeah, that's good shot there. And he's perfect. If he was over to the right just a little bit more, he could take the one down the rail, but he's just going to come back now a little bit. Or go forward, yep. It's all good. Either way, he just wants a bit of angle to come out. It's made it look easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And Mark's off to the toilet. Because I'm not... They're half full. One of my beers is half full, the other one's half empty. What are we looking at here? A plug? Sheriff Building Solutions, Ethical Bookkeeping, Unique Fishing Tools, Tasmania, and Ethical Electrical and Fire. Yeah, I'm going to give Unique Fishing Tours a go next year. As always, Hog's Breath Calf. Thank you. Grainsmith Cues. And without these sponsors, a lot of these comps actually don't run, or they're harder to run. So thanks to everyone out there that supports these. Six all. First to 5. Oh, Ooh. And what a busteroonie. So again, yeah, the cut break was always going to go after Kurt made that out. You can't win tournaments with a cut break.
I was saying, sorry, your commentator.
That's right.
I was over at the World's League Handle playing Benny Noonan. Every break, cut break, got the ball in the side pocket every time.
Yeah, people do get balls in the centre pocket, but like they're playing on slick cloth.
Yeah.
They're like new tables, like just. And most of the time we're playing on 7-footers, so it's nice to have the cut break, but. So Mark's opting yellows, maybe break out that other yellow. He's tried to do that, no good. No, he won't have another go now because he's got no angle there. All right, so he needs to work out now. He's going to have to use this soldier on the table to land on another soldier to possibly. I don't know if he can play this with left-hand side and slightly go into the black here or yellow. Yep, no, he's done it well. No, and he's back in prime time position. He's sighing, but he'll work it out, just like Kurt would. The yellow at the top, of the middle of the table there is probably slightly off angle, so even if he plays it, he may not be on the bottom right one. There may have to be a big shot here coming up. I wonder if Mark can play the double. Tell you what, I think that's the go. Maybe he's going to have to punch it in because it will throw. So a little bit of bottom, hit it at about 60-70%. I don't know if he's taken it. There's probably another 30 seconds here before he makes up his mind. This pot here has potential. Yeah, so he's coming through. As long as he doesn't go to the left too wide. No. Yeah, that was always the shot. I say that's always the shot, but there's a lot of calculations going in there. So I wonder if he's going to play that yellow off the red or yellow in the centre of the pocket. That'd be such a hard shot. Or maybe at the top. He's I don't know what's going on here. I think he needs to back himself here and take it long. I missed an opportunity to I missed an opportunity today, something like this. It was close to the centre pocket, but I should have taken it long. Just take it long and hold the white, or take it long and screw the white ball back to where you are now or a bit further. This is a hard shot. He has to punch this quite thick. I really don't like this. I feel that this looks easier there. I don't know. I feel that this could hit the top jaw if he doesn't hit it right. It's hard to get the white ball. He's played it good. I think he could have got the same result in playing the ball to the top pocket. So just wants to beat the centre line here, so he plays a black bottom right. He's done that. He's done that a bit too much, but he's fine. So to take the lead. He's done it. 7-6. Fish and chips. So, Mark is 4 frames away of winning 3 tournaments in a row. And if he wins, I may let you in on a little thing of what he said if he did win 3 in a row. But if he doesn't, I might just keep it to myself. Oh god, he was joking, by the way, but nah, well, I'm not gonna say it, but it was funny. Anyway, big break coming. Keep white on table. He's done that well. Got a ball in. Balls are split well. Yellows, okay. Reds, okay. So both have their problems. Tell you what, I do like yellows, but you're not on a yellow. As in, yellows to control the game, that's all. So, reds, is he even on a red? I think he's on a red. Oh, he might be on a red near the yellow. And then he can break out the black down the bottom. If he's not, I'd probably just play the red onto the yellow and just pull up, but he's not going to do that. Alright, that actually went quite easy. So opportunity. See that red top right. He might be able to play that near the bulk line. He might be able to play that down the rail, maybe off the yellow, if he wanted to open up the black. I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's going to open up the black on one of those balls down the bottom. So just mop up these. So he's looking for angle here. He may be able to play the one in the centre and screw down with side and into the black. I don't think the black... No, I don't think the black goes off the bottom yellow into the pocket. I think it's too far out. Missed out on dinner again. I need to come up with some friends that don't do any good in these comps, so we can leave early and have dinner. I'm joking, by the way. I'm not fussed about dinner. So, Kurt's just got to figure out what he's going to do. Maybe can he land on the 8 ball on the bottom left? Does it pass the yellow bottom left? No, it doesn't. I'm right behind it, and it does not. So Kurt's going to have to do some fizz stuff here. Maybe even come off the rail into the yellow and then play the black in the centre pocket. I reckon that's what he's looking at. Oh, he's tried it now. He may have gotten away with it too, because he can probably play this red in the centre, got the table, and he may be able to get back down for the 8 ball. I wonder if he can glance into the yellow on the right hand side near this red, and then come up the table. He wants to beat the bulk line here. He wants to be closest to the rail as possible. Yep. Yep, he probably couldn't have landed any better. So now, big shot incoming. He just wants a shot on it. And he's going to try and come off the rail into. So this is a good spot, like off the rail into the yellows or into the black even. He got a big target. Looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Oh. He's on it, I think. Probably a tad stiff not to be on that better, but... Big shot. Another big shot for Kurt, the whiz, Dunham. Oh. Such a hard shot. Mark might be able to sink that yellow in looking at that. Definitely dodgy, like if it hits a rail and hits the other rail, it might come out and leave Kurt on a gap. So if he takes the top yellow, goes into the other yellow, he doesn't really have a shot. So I think he's committed to this unless he plays a snooker, but then Kurt can come up and down and Kurt's going to nail that shot. So I think Mark has no option other than to open this, like try and get this yellow past the black and then go from there. Yeah, that's a good shot. I don't think it goes. He's got an option here if he wants to play the bottom yellow up the rail, up top end, and then come back down for the yellow that is closest to the black here. And then if it goes pear-shaped, he's got the yellow at the top end of the table near the bog line. So he's got a free shot at possibly getting onto this now, but you got to be fully committed to knock this in, come up and down the table here. Let's see what he does. No, he hasn't. And he's perfect. Yeah, this is game. So where he's looking at now, he's going to land there and he's going to come off one rail and then possibly two rails and then play that yellow in the center pocket as we see it right here. So if we keep this angle, we'll keep this camera angle, you'll see Mark come off one rail, and where he's looking at now, that yellow is going to go in that center pocket. So just don't underhit this. If anything, overhit it. He's probably overhit it. He's overhit it. That's okay. So overhitting, you get a choice of shot like this. Underhitting, you get no shot. So. Seven all. That's all right. Conceded that. Oh. What the hell just happened? Wow. Yellows are nice. Reds aren't. Look, reds aren't too bad, but I can't see. Is he on this red down the rail? Looks wide. Still a bit of work to do here. Starting to get into the final stages of the match here. So, huh?
I've got jobs to do. Alright. What's the action to build up the other end?
So a bit of time taken here. Just really need to make sure that a few of these shots now, because it's a good shot. And created some cluster, created some congestion by himself. A few more visits to try and change the outcome of the frame. It's pretty much all you need to do. Good white, good object ball. Killed the other object ball, killed the other yellow, but it doesn't matter. You got a nice yellow, a nice soldier in the mix, and you got a good white ball. So 2 things out of that safety, which was good. Kurt, so this red that Kurt's about to play, I'd actually keep it down this end of the table. I'd double kiss off it and leave the white down this end of the table. Don't try and pot it, Kurtie. That's a blessing in disguise. I think he's annoyed at that, but you know what? I say that, but if he potted it, he could play the red in this corner pocket and maybe go in. You know what? I think I'll change my mind now. I think if Kurt knocked that red in, I think he had a chance of actually going game. So I'm getting tired. So Mark's looking at playing yellow off the red, trying to open a few things up here. Bit of pace. Stun. Oh. Alright. So he's having a bit of a dip here because he knows Kurt is literally a chance to win the frame in his next visit. So he's got a bit of a result there. He's killed 2 of Kurt's reds at the top. If he can find that gap and get in there, so even he's playing the yellow off the red here, he's going to continue this out because Kurt now has 2 dead reds. Just into, he's still a chance though. Like he can play this yellow in the center, and then the yellow that he's looking at now, he can pot and then come back across to where he is now. So he's definitely got options, but they're starting to. He needs to make something happen soon, otherwise he's in a bit of strife. Well, see what happens here. Alright, so here's that shot he was looking at before. He's going to go all in here. He's going to have to play this fairly thick. Fairly thick. Oh, that's almost gone in. So close. Anyway, still needs to knock it in. He has. He's got it. It's not bad. Another big break there by Kurt. I need to fly a plane tomorrow back to Melbourne.
Fly the plane back to Melbourne.
very good, Nick.
Oh, the cross double. He's not on a red. He's not on a red. Well, he's on a red. Tricked us all. And that's looks like it's gone half ball into the black. Even if he gets it, he's going to have a dodgy red after that, but so just trying to figure out how to get down here. Might have to juice this up a little bit with some side, depending on how he wants to play it. There's the side. He'll take that, as long as that red goes in the bottom right, I mean. Alright, so he's looking off 1, 2, 3, 4 cushion. 1, 2, 3 cushions, not 4. 4 if he hits down there, he's in trouble. So he's looking at 3 cushions. Yeah, a red in the centre pocket, maybe middle right. So he gets a bit of running side off a couple of 3 rails, and then he wants the 8 ball just above where it is now. He's gone left. He's gone left. Left hand side. So, okay. So Kurt might be looking off the wooden jaw here in the centre, back down, hit the red, half ball into a half a pocket. This is crazy, but doable, but crazy. So the other shot here is 2 cushions top left, 3 cushions, 1, 2, 3. And then the red in the center pocket. If this gets pulled off, one of the biggest shots in Australian 8 ball. I'd say close, but it wasn't. But A for effort. So, you might be thinking, why is Mark taking this ball? I could be thinking the same thing, but basically, if he clears this ball, then it opens up the other ball to the same pocket. So, it does give him more chance to actually run this out. So, a lot of people might take the bottom right yellow because it's near the rail, but he's taking this one because it's closer. Basically because it's blocking a ball. So after he takes this ball and removes it, then there is no ball that's being blocked by anything. So now you can actually look at the table and say, okay, look, all my yellows are on. So if you'd taken any other yellow, you'd still have to actually deal with that one. So the whole idea of the whole idea of ball in hand with international rules is, yeah, deal with your hard ones first and quickly. That's good. He's got angle, always want angle. There's more angle. So now he'll stun up. He may even try and stun up the table here for the other yellow as well. And if he lands on it nicely, he can knock it in. And that's what he's going to do. So good lesson learnt there for a lot of people. He had a free shot there at landing on one of his dodgy balls. It wasn't dodgy, but it was, it could be dodgy. So he had a free shot to land on it. And if he didn't, he can still pot this one and then land on it. So 9-7 M. Robertson. Sorry guys, had to have a quick break. Kurt's almost finished running his rack. Just needs to avoid the 8 ball here. He's done that well. He's played it well. Perfect. 9 all. So it does look like there's no one here, but there's at least 20 or 30 people in the background. There's Trent Ronnie Mason, the guy I smashed in the Blancs, 4-3. He won't hear this because he won't watch this. He's probably just telling that dude how he's actually telling Jake how good he is. Another dry break. It's just yeah, it's just brutal. So decision time. Yellow's the ball's here, I think. Yellow goes at the bottom of your end of your table there. Just needs to get out for this other yellow. I think he could have done a bit more with that to make sure he was on that yellow. Because he's going to have to play it now, just because if he has to come back up for it later, it could bring him undone. If he leaves it now, I mean, this shot's still hard as well, so... But he has made everything look easy so far. Yeah, made that look easy. So it looks like that yellow at the top end of the table could be his last ball. This yellow that's near the bottom left now might be his last ball to come up, but... Oh, this is the shot that he's looking at. So, yeah. So yellow onto yellow. And he'll either play bottom left yellow or bottom right yellow, depending on where he is. Oh, has he gone too far? He has. Oh no. Maybe he can... Not sure. I think he's just got enough. He's played it nice. What a shot. So he can just roll this in, leave the white where the yellow is, and then play the bottom left yellow with sort of middle right, and then come off the side rail and then up to the top rail where he is now. So if he plays the bottom left one first and then comes up, he could snooker himself behind that red. So I think this is the shot. Not this ball, the other ball. So a really big area. Yeah.
Can be done.
No, it's fine. Alright, so here's the shot. So he wants to hit sort of just below centre, probably about quarter of the way up on the left-hand side, and then come up in between the yellow and the reds and the blacks, and just, if anything, hit that top rail or get close to it. Oh, that's... Oh, you hit it too hard. That's the issue with these Supremes. When you do punch them like that, they can... they've got like wood like right deep into the pockets, and they it hits the wood and sort of just dies, and the ball just spits and sort of rattles in the pockets. So you really have to play them not with force, but sort of like timed speed. If that makes any sense. Even then, they can rattle like that. So. I think maybe playing the other red to the left-hand side, maybe even going into the other red, pushing it towards the centre pocket, and then playing the red that he's looking at now. Might give him some more options, unless he's going to go into these two reds now. And there it is. He's gone into the two reds. Oh, I don't think he's on anything. He's going to have to play the top red now. Still okay though, but this is thinner than what it looks. Yeah, I don't know if his next shot wants to be the red down the rail. If it is, this might have to be like a drag, bottom right, but I think he's just going to just plain ball it. He's got to watch the centre pocket, and he's done that. And has he got lucky? Move out the way. Yes, he's on his dead ball. So here's the thing now, he can screw back just a little bit, play the red into the centre that's near the black, and then push into the black and push the black into the cushion, and then out into the centre of the table. So pot this red, come back to where it is now, maybe a bit more, where the shadow is, and then play the other red that's near the 8 ball into the centre pocket, and then the white will go into the 8 ball and get the black out in the open for Mark to actually then, you know, knock in later, obviously. Maybe he's going to do it now. Why would you do it now? Alright, so he's not going to move it. He's going to... I see what he's going to do. Silly me. Of course. He's going to play a skill shot. No, not even a skill shot here. Just roll this in and snooker. Yeah. I forgot all about that.
sets there are. Just flick that over, just click on the button and you're away.
All right, joining me, I have someone with a little bit less skill, but a lot of talent. Steve Jamison.
Much better looking.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Asian women. Good afternoon,
Yes.
everybody. Good evening, even.
Yes, yes.
9-all. I thought I'd come in for the vinegar strokes of this match.
Fair enough. Oh, Kurt. Oh, he's going to get his dead ball out too.
Goodness me.
Yeah. So, you've been out to dinner?
Yeah.
Yes. I chose to stay here and do this and not go to dinner with you guys. Did you have a steak?
Yeah, we had a steak. Yeah.
God damn it.
It was excellent.
Yeah. What time does it close?
I'm not sure. I
Not
don't
really.
think the kitchen will still be open after this.
Yeah.
I expect this will go hill. Just the way the
Yes,
match has been going,
yes.
it looks like it's got that potential.
Yeah, probably got another 20 minutes in it at least.
I'm gutted we went to dinner. Actually, I would have loved to have seen
It's
all
been a
of,
pretty good
all of
final,
this match.
actually. I'd go back and watch it. Both boys,
Yeah.
considering they've been playing for, 10, 11 hours, they've made some pretty massive outs, and the standard's been pretty good. It's been pretty entertaining.
Yeah, well, they're both great curists. Both played a lot of snooker at a high level, so I'm sure it would have been a lot of big
Clutch,
pots, a lot of big
yeah.
pots, a lot of
Yeah.
not so much safety like the Barnett match earlier.
He's got the bounce. It looks perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. This is for the hill. So, Robbo looking to get his third win in a row.
Yeah, I called it earlier. I was speaking to somebody earlier, and they said, "Who's your call to win it today?" And at the time,
Is
Mark
it
was.
at the 16.
It was at the 16,
Yeah.
and Mark was 2-5 behind against Andy Barnett.
Yeah, someone said to me, they said to me, do you think Mark can come back from here? And I said, I don't want to mention who, but I said that he'll always he'll never give up. Even if he's 8-1 down, he'll never give up.
Yeah, I said to the person, my tip to win it is Robbo. Even though he's 5-2 behind, I feel like on these tables, he can win 4 or 5 frames in 20 minutes. So I'm not too bothered about the 5-2 deficit. I think he'll still get up.
Yeah.
And that confidence.
And that's a big call against Andy Barnett too.
The confidence of winning two major events back to back, coming into this, I can only imagine how much fun this would be if I was in Robbo's shoes.
Yeah.
It'd be like
What
a
a
free
break.
poke at a third in a row event
Yeah.
on big pockets where you
Well, you're actually waiting to now lose an event, so you're sort of just free rolling it.
yeah.
And if he does happen to get up here, now he's going in the Gippy Cup for four in a row. And that's the one you want to win too, because it's 30k to the first.
This is a lovely break from Kurt. If he's on this yellow in the middle, this is a glorious opportunity. But does it go? Mick, does that yellow go in the middle?
I don't know. I can't be bothered getting up and checking. I tried turning the TV screen, but it doesn't help.
I don't want to. You can have this one too. Because
Right.
I can't get back to the normal. I can't get back to the program to switch ankles. The hell.
That's fine.
Well, this is the answer. It obviously doesn't go.
I was going to say, if it didn't go, would you consider reds? He could have played the red at the top.
I'm not sure the red was on up the top. I think that yellow he just potted was blocking it, Mick.
Maybe.
I think he didn't really have much choice. You'd have to say he's a little bit unfortunate not to be on one.
Problem is now, you've really got to
He's
consider...
got the tricky cut in the middle. I think that's the
safe?
shot to play. He's going to go.
Safety.
Oh,
on the
okay.
other.
Yeah, I never thought of safety. Never dreamed of a safety shot before.
Well, the thing is, if he doesn't, he may have left a mark on the red down the corner. Tell me if you can see that mouse.
No, I'm trying to get my square.
So,
I'm not even yeah, Mark should go for this because if he gets it, they're all on, aren't they?
That's right. If 100%.
And it's
yeah.
and it's shot to nothing.
Well, yeah. This frame is going to be over one way or another within literally a visit. So this is it.
The key though is if you miss this, you've got to get the white to the ball cushion. Yeah, if you miss this, you've got to get the white to the ball cushion, not leave the yellow available in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's a good white.
This image is fine. This is fine.
Yeah, it's alright. I just can't get back on the other bit.
Excellent cue ball. Reds are still favourites here with a 10-9 lead.
Well, Kurt might be able to put the yellow at the top end of the table there, in between the two balls. So
Actually, you're 100% right there. That does sneak through the gap, I think.
and he might naturally be on the bottom one.
But it feels like a do or die. It feels
Yeah.
like
I was saying that before.
save the match.
Yeah,
like
that's it.
this is a clinch ball for them to save the match.
Yeah, both.
And you wouldn't want this shot to save the match when you're
No,
6 foot from it,
I'm
going
probably
between when you've got barely half a pocket to put the ball in. It's not
Yeah, that's
not
right.
ideal. But if he gets it, there's a big prize ahead of him. So it's
I think it's do or die now.
do or
eh?
die, all or nothing.
Closer. Taking that over here. Right,
Bit of time taken on this. 2 minutes 29 seconds.
Really?
No, I'm just making it up. Oh, what a shot! Oh,
It's a
he's
good effort. But if
Still not a gimme.
Mark smells blood, this is the time.
that first red near those yellow reds, only just goes too. So like you can see it here. He's only got about 50% of the pocket.
Yeah. So he'll just drag this in with reverse pike.
Oh.
Ooh,
So yeah,
that's a bit different.
he's hit the red on the way through.
He now has to either play the thin train.
Nah, that's
Or-
terrible.
This is advantage Dunham.
I'm
The Tasmanian stakeholders in the room and around the country of Tasmania or state or
What do you think about opening up these reds and then try and get a good white down the bottom end of the table? Because I think it's the only chance you're going to get of maybe winning.
yeah, that's probably the shot that he'll play. I was wondering if there's a little sneaky safety, which is right cushion first into the first of those two reds, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think he just needs to put.
Because
Kurt
if he just nudges the white into the back of those two reds on the right, then there's no real shot, I don't think, for...
Kurt's got the yellow down the bottom though,
Well, true, yeah, he can
Yeah.
still pot that.
and then if he gets it, it's game.
I
Like,
think this is...
see,
Mark's looking. He's looking to see if he can pot the red in the middle of the table in the left centre and come around off two cushions behind the furthest left-hand red to play a cannon
yeah,
off the big
God,
pocket,
that's
if you
big.
like. And that's I think the only one visit finish I can see, Mick. He's
Yeah.
got to get on the plant here. All right, he was playing the plant after this shot, but he's overhit the first one.
tell you what, like, I think
If that yellow doesn't go, Mick, if that yellow doesn't go in the right centre,
he's
he'll
He-
just
he's looking at it, but
It'll
I'm not sure if it does. But
if
he might be able to leave
he'll
the
just
white.
drop this
Yeah.
white on the cushion and say to Kurt, have a dip if you want, mate.
If anything, he could play it harder, play the red off two rails, and try and get it at the top end of the table, and still leave the white there. So he's got like a ball to deal with.
He
those
could
two
he could
deadlines.
pot this and actually do the extraction, That's well within his game.
Ow.
Off the side cushion, directly into them.
Oh,
So
God,
so
that's
screw it in
flirting
off the
with
side.
danger.
But he's the sort of guy who would play this. You've told me in practice he does this for fun. No, I think he's just pulling up. Just drop it in. Oh no, he's going for a regulation drop.
He's got angle. He's got angle here.
And now he's
going for it.
Yeah, he's going for. I think he's landed straight, so he's going straight into them here. It's not off the side cushion. So beautiful shot there from Mark to land in. You needed to land that on a dime to be able to play this shot.
This is it.
And a lot of players wouldn't have tried that because it needs to be absolutely perfect.
Looks good. It's perfect.
That's some shot. Well,
What a shot! What a shot!
It's a tournament-winning shot, dare I say?
I say it's perfect, but it's still
It can be missed.
Yeah,
Pockets are on the generous side. I think you'll be able to slot this in, but under the pressure, it's still missable.
You might play this with right hand side and go to the right hand side of the rail so you can actually hit it a bit harder. Yeah, like that.
That's nice. Still needs to play a shot here. And
do you think
just let the white do the work with a bit of left hand side?
Yeah.
You're going to be anywhere around that right hand. I'm playing this to get on the blue and snooker.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I was going to say you have to just miss the yellow that's near the bulk line, and
that's a match-winning shot there, folks. I think this is game over.
It's Mark Robertson.
It's sayonara.
3 in a row.
Well done, Kurt.
He did it.
Well done.
Wow.
He's done the trifecta. Well done to Robbo, winning 3 major tournaments back to back.
And the Blancs back to back.
And the Blancs, and Mick winning the Blancs back to back. Congratulations. And we have to listen to another spray of podcast shit about Mark Robertson next week again.
Well, that's it. You got to win these things.
But he deserves it. So let's talk about it.
That's it.
Well done. Great win. Great tournament. Well done to Salty. Behind the decks here, DJ Saltmarsh. And to the
very good tournament.
The Workers'
good venue,
Workers
good
Club
food.
in Launceston. Troy Rudling.
Yeah.
Kenenzi, whatever he's called. Beautiful tables, beautifully run tournament, and I think everyone will come back again next year.
That's
I would imagine.
All right, we're signing off. You can stay tuned for the.
Thanks to Shaden Brown and his family for being here all weekend, and he's not seen his kids for 3 weeks, but they still love him.
See you later.
Good night, everyone.
Tireless work. Out to the millions. Thanks Mick and Gemmo for jumping on the commentary there in the final. Appreciate that. To Janelle, Dave, the Launceston Workmen's Club Committee, everyone for coming in. Started Monday night really, and everyone was here all week. It doesn't just come together in 5 minutes, and there's months before that we're putting the field together and all that stuff. So thanks Salty once again for helping out with doing all that sort of stuff. Shado also helped out tremendously with the tables. I won't thank everyone individually, but it's much appreciated. Now to the man of the moment. We'll get Robo, the chief destroyer in Australia at the moment, put together the best fields in the country and just said, no, mate, let it run nuts. Well done, buddy. Congratulations.
Where's the Dunham speech? Dunham speech.
Emotional up to that one. That was a crazy match. First off, Kurt, there was a moment there when I did a couple of cut breaks, but it was dry breaking, and then he still got out. I didn't stop him. Of course, now I'm not. He's bringing a level of shot making and skill that is top tier, world class, and I think he's the best skillful shot maker in the country. I always think he's going to put balls. When he misses, I'm shocked. I'm shocked whenever he misses. And I thought he's a guy who's really taking it to you. Rap. And I thought, all right, try and match him. Play a bit more aggressive. And it actually created probably one of the most entertaining, high standard matches I've ever been a part of. And that's actually the favourite match I've ever played in my life. I think you guys need good, so. I'm on a bit of a hot streak, so you try and, run what I wasn't going to play in this. There's a lot of stuff going on that I thought it was good tournament last year, and I've had a bit of a run, so I thought FOMO's going to kick me bad if I don't come, so yeah, got an late entry. My last 16 match, I want to give a shout out to Joe, who's sitting over there, not there, he's over there. I've seen him playing little bits and pieces here and there, but Joe, I'd love to see you try to look more and play more tournaments in Australia. I think you're probably top 30 in the country from what I've seen. Just the way you go about the game is what myself and Mick have been trying to teach people. You played the big shots when you had to, you played safe when you had to. And I knew I was going to have my hands still there, and I did that one down to wire that one too, so shout out to Joe. There's been a couple of moments when, like in my match with Barney, I had a couple of outs that I normally wouldn't have gone for to try and go for the win, but I promised myself that I'm going to try and attack the game more and play more fun. And if I couldn't lose, leave it up to me. I could have played a little safety here in that last one, and I just swear Kurt was going to knock in that long yellow and pull out. And I didn't know how I was going to make that out, and I was sort of just winging it a little bit. But I thought if I lose, I want it to be off my cue, not have him clear the table and then run right at the last. So yeah, it's working out for me right now. Thanks everyone for supporting. Everyone's been absolutely fantastic. Kurt's our favourite, but I think we're both getting great support. From everyone's fantastic. My wife and kids at home always watching and supporting. Love you lots. I'll be home soon. And yeah, thanks again. Get to the bar, everyone. Get whatever you want. And shots on Robo.
Yeah.
I'll see you next year.
Here's a false.
Kirk's first played about 3 finals the last 4 years, and just unfortunately hasn't quite got over the line yet.
That's all right. Yeah, I won't double up too much. Maybe get second in the speeches. So, yeah, rip a match. I don't play a lot of balls, so to make a big final of this and play a match of that quality and over a graceful level was awesome. So, yeah, well done to Robbo. He's the class player in the country for a minute. Thanks to Rudders and Salty and everyone that makes this event happen. It gets better every year. Tables were great. Thanks to everyone that helped out with rushing them and getting everything sorted. Yeah, runner up 3 or 4 years, I guess.
Well, pass. Good applause. That's the back actually.